Thank you for welcoming me onto your screens or onto your headphones, depending on how you're watching this. I'm Eddie, and this is The Rollback. And folks, today I'll be talking about The Lost City, aka Sandra Bullock. Are you okay? That's actually the alternative title I'm going to go with because this film is very off in every single way that you can think of. So essentially the film stars Sandra Bullock, Channing Tatum in starring roles, Daniel Radcliffe in a supportive role, and Brad Pitt as it's too big for a cameo, but it's not like he's a big supporting actor. He dies in the very beginning. He has some funny one-liners. But nonetheless, okay, so this film stars Sandra Bullock as a writer, trying to finish her last book, not sure if she's going to kill off her characters or not. She's still grieving from the loss of her husband. This is supposedly the last book she's ever going to produce. But her husband happened to be an actual archaeologist who happened to actually have some important work that Daniel Radcliffe's villain character is very interested in. He wants to find the rubies, the last city, this big, all-important thing because apparently his little brother got the company. I don't know. It's like kind of a weird side plot. But essentially what it comes down to is Sandra Bullock gets kidnapped. Channing Tatum wants to save her. He keeps being like the B guy, which... Channing Tatum isn't. He has great comedic timing. I've seen him. Channing Tatum is fucking hilarious. But, this film goes all over the place, and most of it isn't good. It's weird because it's a screwball comedy, and I know for a fact Sandra Bullock can be funny. I know for a fact Channing Tatum can be funny. I know that there are times when Daniel Radcliffe can be funny, but, one of these three is a broken wheel. And it's Sandra Bullock. And again, I mean this sincerely. Are you okay, Sandra? This film, it felt like she did this film out of contractual obligation, not because she wanted to. And it's crazy because this film is getting so much love, but the story is fine. The story is fine. Ryder gets too close and they embark on a journey. Cool, I can get on with that. That sounds great. The problem comes when there's no fucking chemistry there. And I mean it, there was zero, at least from what I saw. Channing Tatum did his best. The lad can go. He's funny when he wants to be, when he can be. But Sandra Bullock, genuinely, she was the problem in this film. And I don't say that lightly. She's an Oscar winner. She's a big deal. But in this film, alas not. She can't. She never really gets going. It feels like she doesn't want to be there. Her comedic, it feels like there are moments where, he talks to her hey, take a deep breath. Hey, don't forget to breathe. And to try and calm her down from her anxiety. Weird things like that, which, they're trying to make it, heartfelt, but it never gets going. And again, it's just... Channing Tatum is funny, and I believe it. Sandra Bullock can be funny, and I believe it. Not in this film. And I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm ragging on her, but she is the problem in this film. Other films, she carries. This film, she is the problem. This is not the same Sandra Bullock that was in Miss Congeniality. Now, possibly in her defense, it has recently come out that she was considering taking a sabbatical from acting so she could be home more with her kids because her kids are getting older. They're she wants to be more present. Fair enough. I get it. That's why I feel like this film was a bit more of a contractual obligation rather than she wanted to do it. Maybe she really did initially, but this film goes south pretty fucking hard. And I genuinely wouldn't rewatch it. This film feels like a very high budget, a Lifetime film. If Lifetime decided, you know what, fuck it, we're gonna gamble on one big movie. This feels like it's what they would make. This film is so not good. Netflix and Hulu wouldn't touch it with a 12-foot pole, regardless of the star power. Just there was nothing there. When I went to go watch it with Nikki, there were 3 other people in the audience, and there were very few, if any, laughs. The only part that was funny was with the goddamn slugs, and even then, what the shit. The only real highlight I can take from it is Channing Tatum is still funny. Brad Pitt, some comedic timing, and also Daniel Radcliffe. He can play a villain. I get he's trying to play against type, and that's what he was in this. He actually played a somewhat menacing villain. I could believe him as a bad guy. Give him more to do. This felt like his Hans Gruber moment. Yeah. This villain's not as good as Hans Gruber, but you get what I mean. You can see him in a different light. Also, if you haven't checked out Horns, go watch Horns. That film is fucking phenomenal. That said, this is a bit of a short episode because I don't have much to say. Movie not good. End of discussion. No gold stars for you. Would I give this an F? Yeah. It commits the worst sin that Chema could say. It's boring. And with this cast, it really shouldn't be. An F. That's it. That's going to cut it for this episode of Throwback. Please like and subscribe. Hopefully y'all don't hate my guts. Go check out our podcast if we're still up. If Sandra hasn't sent Brad Pitt to go take me out. That's it. I've been Eddie, and this was the Rollback. I'll see everybody.